Hello? There it is.
All right.
I'm about to start yelling. What's up, y'all? I don't care. We're here for a show. Good benefit, charity. So, who's first time here in the Charleston Coffee House? Anybody? All right. Cool. Appreciate you guys for coming out. It's a beautiful lake scenery, right? This is good, like feng shui. We got art going on. This is the first time I ever did comedy with art behind me. This is nice. Hopefully I get some good pictures out of it. Marcus is going to be comfortable. We'll go there. So I appreciate you guys coming out here. I mean, I got some good friends of mine out of Cleveland. They travel all over the country. I mean, these guys go all over from down south to Texas, Florida, New York, all the way to California. I mean, these guys, they work hard. They work their crafts. So you guys are in for a good lineup. My name is Angel Isaac, and in Hebrew it actually means messenger of laughter. You put them both together, so I hopefully I deliver that message. I actually am born in Cleveland, was raised in Lorain. And I'm glad to get back to my community, even if it's not part of my community. New York, I've been there, it's beautiful, but there it is. Where my Latinos at? Phoenix, why do you play? Don't come over. That's cool, man. I didn't even know that, man. Hey, Phoenix Black. Yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, if you ask me, man, everybody is bilingual, and I'll explain why. Because even if you speak English, and you tell me you only speak English, you speak good English and bad English. So guess what? You're bilingual. Another way you'll know if you're Latino is if you ever run out of water, if you ever run out of shampoo and you fill it up with water and use it. Yeah, you're Latino. If your parents ever done this to you, or if you ever done this to your kids, and you go to the beach and they lay out the bath towel and not the beach towel, you're Latino. And the kids, they get the kitchen towel. Say they're Latino. But to me, there's just different cultures. And in every culture, there's always that old person at weddings that squeezes your cheek and says, "You're next, you're next." So I do the same thing at funerals. You're next. You're next. I love it. The diversity. If you ever go to Tibet, in Tibet, they don't wave with their hands. They actually wave with their tongue. So right now, I'd be like this to every one of you. But it's different cultures. You have to embrace it. Love it. It's crazy. Is there anybody here from Iceland? I get that a lot. In Iceland, it's considered an insult to tip. So make sure you take care of your waitresses. Yes, there's a wait staff here to take care of you. Give them a round of applause. That's cool. I remember growing up, you know, I'm educated, and I'll give you a little taste of my education. I appreciate you guys coming out and supporting live comedy because in the American Journal of Medicine, laughter has been known to increase the secretion of catecholamines and endorphins, which has a positive effect on our cardiovascular and respiratory elements. So guess what? You're being healed. But not once and not your ignorance. But my boy Kiko, when we were growing up, he used to steal, you know, and I asked my boy Kiko when I first started driving, I'm like, "Hey Kiko, man, go give me those wheels, bro. Those rims look nice. I'm like, go give me those wheels." So he did. He comes in the next day. I'm like, "What's up, man?" "Oh, man, he got 4 wheels, no rims, just rubber." I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" And he told me to look through those wheels. I was like, "I did with the rims on them, man." Turns out he had a warrant for his arrest, so I turned him in, got a reward for my own rims. Alright. I'm gonna bring your first comedian up. You guys ready to get this thing started?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright. Coming out from Cleveland, please put your hands together for my friend, Mr. Dan Brown.
Keep it going for Angel, everybody. Great cause. Thank you guys for coming out. I love doing things like this. You know what taught me being a comic is that we love horrible things because we can just do a show. a bank. Being 24 years old, working in a bank has taught me one thing. I am not ready to be an adult yet. Earlier this year, my manager handed out paper to me and all my coworkers. He's like, I want you guys to write down 3 goals that you want to accomplish by the end of this year. I didn't even want work-related goals. Everyone wrote down they want to raise, promotion, better customer service. I wrote down that I want to go to WrestleMania, that I want to see the Avengers, that I want to watch all 6 Rocky movies in one sitting without getting up to pee. Now my manager thinks I'm an idiot, but I'm the only one who's accomplished all their goals, so. Who cares about that guy? He's also mad because last month I accepted counterfeit money at my teller station. And he was furious. He was like, damn, how can you be such an idiot? And I was like, hey, this is one real looking $7 bill. It's like, it's got a picture of Charlie Sheen on it. Like, how am I supposed to know it's not a $7 bill? I've never seen one before. It's Christmas time. I'm excited for Christmas. I don't know what you guys about Christmas. I love Christmas because when I was a kid growing up, my dad used to help make me a gift. And my favorite gift was the year that me and all my friends had for skateboards. Because they all got professional made, top of the line quality skateboards. And I get a 2x4 with 4 shopping cart wheels stacked into it. That's a great gift. I loved it. I had a lot of fun. I just wish I didn't use an Aldi shopping cart. I had to put a quarter in every time I go somewhere. Go too far from the house, the wheels lock up and do face plants. It's bullshit gift. I don't know. When I was a kid, my friends loved Santa Claus. But I didn't love Santa Claus because I didn't understand the concept the way they understood it. Like, they saw it as a guy who comes to your house and brings you gifts and candy. I saw it as a guy who breaks into your house, eats all of your cookies, then if you're quiet enough, you climb down your steps and find your mommy kissing you. This is not somebody I want in my house. Sounds more like my own. That's okay. I love my grandmother around Christmas time. I love my grandmother because every year she buys me a gift, like I'm still 12 years old. And last year she got me a t-shirt. She asked me, like, oh, what do you think of your t-shirt? I'm like, Nani, I love you, but it's Sesame Street. I'm 24 years old. I love Batman. I think you guys are, what I'm trying to say here is that if you're getting into a fight, if you see a fight ever break out, please try to break it up. I got into a fight on Halloween, and I got in legal trouble. This guy got in legal trouble. And everyone just watched, because I was dressed up as Batman. He was dressed up as Superman. And every drunk person at the party is like, we're finally going to find out who wins. This should be on pay-per-view. This is the fight of the century. Why is it happening in some shitty frat house in Kent? I like superheroes. You guys haven't picked that up yet. A comic book nerd. Yeah, still. Like, I've always loved Batman, Superman, Captain America. Recently, I've gotten to the Green Lantern. And I don't know if many of you guys know anything about the Green Lantern, but he has an oath. And his oath goes, in the brightest day, the blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. But those who worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Now, for those who don't know anything about the Green Lantern, what I'm telling you is that I don't date much. I'm kind of giving up trying. Like, I've been single for so long now, I don't understand how there's homophobic people in this world, because I'm flattered when anybody gets on me. I'm like, you're so nice, but no. I think a big reason why I'm single too is because I had a girlfriend who criticized me about everything. And I don't know about any of you guys, so you guys have had girlfriends do that. But mine was the worst, she would criticize me about sex too. And it got to the point where I couldn't watch porn like a normal person anymore. Because I watched like a man and a woman do their thing and she'd be like, go faster, go harder. Then I snap me up on the computer screen, stop it, he's doing just fine! This is fun, man. This is awesome. I love that Angel found like a good place to do stand-up. If you ever go to Cleveland, you're going to see like the worst shows ever in the worst places. And at all these bars, I can guarantee you, at least once a week, a fight's going to break out. And when a fight breaks out, somebody grabs a beer bottle and they whack it over the other person's head. And it's terrifying. But I'm like, damn, you're a comic. Life has given you lemons. Make lemonade. So what I do is when the bartender's not looking, I sneak behind the bar. I put like little pieces of candy and confetti inside the beer bottle. This one, when they whack it across somebody's head, we're all like, yes, it's a human pinata! It's a new joke. You guys are fun. I don't know, I did this when I was a kid. I used to play a game with my friends every summer. It was called Who Would Do the Dumbest Shit Without Counting. It's a fun game, but here's how the game works. You don't realize that you're playing it until it's almost too late. That's okay, it's a new joke too. You guys went with the other one. I was like, okay, let me try this one. And it didn't work. That's called a test drive. No, but I'll let you guys in this. Like I mentioned, I'm single, and it's hard for me because I don't really know how to talk to girls, and I don't understand how to read things. Like I was in Mars a couple weeks ago, and in line in front of me was this really cute girl, and we started talking. We had a good conversation. Turns out we got a lot in common, and I make a joke, and she laughs at it. Now the romantic in me was like, damn, she just laughed at the joke. It's the perfect time to ask her out. But the comic in me was like, damn, you just made her laugh. Tell another joke. So then I told another joke and she laughs at this and the comic's going crazy, like keep telling more jokes. So then I told a pretty edgy joke and she laughed at it and the comic in me's going crazy, like damn, you're killing it. You should try some crowd work. You should make a joke about the tampons in your car. So I pick them up out of the car because I decided to be a pop comic at the time. And I'm like, oh, and I just read it. I'm like, oh, heavy flow. That has to feel uncomfortable. And she didn't laugh at that part. And the comic was like, it's okay, Dan, you can try something else. And I was like, what's the worst thing that's ever happened on your period? And she was like, this conversation. And that is a true story. Thank you very much for being around.